Well, I'm Brother Jun Erguiza, and I was sent to Papua New Guinea in 1988. And how long was my mission? Just about almost 3 years. Uh, we're not a missionary congregation, definitely. But I said, we have to get out of our country to be able to see the needs of the world. And we have to experience that particular the world crying out of its own need. I thought too that one of the important elements of the mission is precisely to be able to give not out of our extras, but to be able to give out of our substance. And I thought I was part of the substance, that that I was willing to go out of the country, although I know there was need for me in the Philippines. So one led to the other, and I eventually, in 1988, after I finished my assignment in Bacolod, after 8 years in the integrated school as principal, I said, I'm going. It's actually different when you're there already, and you have to meet circumstances and situations where you'll have to engage yourself in, no? So those are two different things, no? And one thing which has helped me a great deal in trying to deal with that is, the imagery of putting your feet into the shoes of another. I am in a land that is not my own. I am stepping on a land which is not my own, and I'm wearing the shoes of people who are different from me. And I have to feel just exactly how it is, no? So I would have a regular retinue of classes during the day, something like maybe 4 hours or something like that, every day. Okay, so and our schedule in the community would be we would have prayers in the morning and then mass, okay, and then go to work, and then lunch is also together. We eat lunch together, and then we'll work in the afternoon. We would have what we call work parade. It's a manual labor. Okay, it's called work parade because everyone comes from the boarding houses, and then they parade to their work. They bring their bolos with them, and they work for about 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. That would be the general routine. Weekends would be relatively light in the community, and I suppose we would have certain rituals that we would follow. Like, for example, taking our tablets, our malaria tablets, chloroquine, every noontime, so that you don't forget. So everyone take your chloroquine, okay, and then you gulp your chloroquine for the day. So everyone does that, okay. But in spite of that, I still got malaria. So that was one low moment in my life. I said, why did I ever come here? Just to get sick and probably die? It was a terrible. I lost weight. I must have lost about 20 pounds that time. 20, 30 pounds. I was 110. I went down to 110. My physical health was a little weak, but my spirit was high. I had my reasons for going there were enough to be able to keep me there. I think the whole experience challenges you to be able to see the world as God would have wanted you to see it. And that is, they're your brothers, they're your sisters, they are God's children, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, right. So you begin to understand, that this is how it is to be a brother. That it's well worth it to be able to give yourself to other people who probably need you more than your own.